Hello and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be looking at this, and it is the Neewer EZa-C1, and it is a shutter release and intervalometer. Now, an intervalometer, if you don't know, allows you to set up a timer so that you can take photographs over a period of time. So you want to take a photograph every 10 seconds or every hour throughout the day, or even longer if you'd like to. This allows you to do that, and you can just program it in, leave it running, and away it goes. Now, this thing, straight away, I noticed that it fits perfectly in my hand. It's really nicely well built, and the cable is really thick and chunky, which I really like. It's a sign of quality for me, and it's also quite a long cable, so you don't need to worry too much about being super close to your camera. It takes two AAA batteries, which are really easy to replace. The back just slides off, batteries out, batteries in, away you go. One thing to note is that it might erase those settings if you take the batteries out that you've programmed in. However, we'll find out. I've had a bit of hit and miss with that. All the buttons are really nice and chunky. They've got great feedback to them, which is excellent. The shutter release, of course, you have a half press, full press, and you've got your running lock as well if you just want to set it to just continuously take photographs. You've got a starter for time, your timer stop as well. So if you program the intervalometer to take photographs, say every 5 seconds, infinitely, just press start, stop, and away it goes, and then stop it when you want to. Or you can program in the amount of photographs you want it to take. You might just want it to take 5 or 20 or whatever it is you choose. It has a lock button as well, which is great. So if you program your settings in and you don't want someone coming fiddling with them or something like that, you can just hold the lock button and it'll lock. A little L will appear on the LCD screen, and then you just hold that again and it will go away. The device does have a beeper as well, which you can enable or disable. So you can easily enable or disable the beeper if you want to. I prefer to have it disabled. I turn all the beepers off on my devices because I'm an audio guy and I like things to be as clean as they can be. One downside to this, and honestly it is not a big thing for me, but the shutter release button itself is quite firm. I'm just thinking about accessibility, so if maybe you were old or you had problems with your hands or something like that, it might be a little difficult to use, but perhaps it just needs to be worn in a bit because this is still quite new to me. Another great feature that I really like is the fact that there's an indicator light in the top right hand corner near the LCD screen, and if you half press the shutter release it will come up green, and if you full press to release the shutter it will come up red. So I really like that. Plenty of feedback. Again, the batteries being AAA, you can find them at any shop, which I really like. Cable's nice and high quality, it's well built, it fits in my hand nicely. There's a lot going for this, and it's quite cheap. You can pick this up for probably around £10–15 if you're willing to have a look. I'm sure you can find it more expensive, and I'm sure there's more expensive options out there with more features. But I have really enjoyed using this so far, and I'm going to be putting it to a lot of use filming B-roll and things like that. Overall, just an absolutely brilliant product, and if you need an intervalometer and you're not willing to download, say, MagicLantern or something like that, which does have intervalometer built into it, but if you're like me and you like hardware to run things separately, things like that, this is a great choice for you, and it's only about £10–15. I've not had any problems with it. Another nice little thing is it has a hull, so you could put a wrist strap on it. It might be a little heavy for a wrist strap, but hey, that's entirely up to you. Might be a little bit big to fit in a tight jean pocket, but it might fit in your back pocket or into a case. So it's not as portable as, say, something like this, which is the RC6, which is a infrared start-stop for video, which is really tiny. In fact, this is almost too small. But it fits really nicely in your hand if you're going to be using it kind of all day or something like that. So for me, for £10–15, this is an absolutely brilliant little device, and it's one I've been waiting to get my hands on for ages. And Graham sent me this, so thank you very much, Graham, once again for sending me this. And I'm going to be putting it through its paces. I'm going to be using it a lot over the next few months to create lots of B-roll, doing some time lapses and hyperlapses and things like that. So I'm really excited to use it. Thank you so much for sending it. It's a great device, and if you're looking for an intervalometer, this is going to do the job. It's plug and play, which I absolutely love, and it does what it says on the tin. It's a great brand. We like Neewer. They do a lot of reasonable and affordable products with a lot of great features. So absolutely love this. So what are your thoughts? Have you used the Neewer, or have you got another shutter release intervalometer that you use or prefer? Please let me know. Share your experiences. I'd be really happy to hear about what your experiences are with this product and other products like it. But yeah, tell me about your setup. What do you use when you're on set or when you're out shooting film or getting pictures and doing photography? What are you using? So once again, my name's Jensen. If you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe and all that goodness. Thank you for stopping by.